Yes. Hello, people. Hello, world.
Hello again.
Nice to have you guys back for episode number 5.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back,
And I think it's need for an applause, don't you think? Episode 5.
Of course. Clap that up, yo. Gotta clap it up.
Yes.
It's been a while. Can't lie.
It's been a while, but you know what?
You back though.
So it goes. And I feel like we need to clap up because, 5 is, I think, a significant number.
That's a milestone right there.
Yes, I always feel multiples of 5 are of significance and people should celebrate them. So,
Facts.
but we do got to stop saying what the episode number is at some point. So I think
welcome back to
I
episode
think
5.
We can go to about 10.
Yeah,
and then after that
we're gonna have to cut it.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to
get some like music or something like an intro in
exactly.
The
exactly. But
get that for you guys. Don't worry.
Thank you guys for joining us wherever you're listening or watching from. We appreciate you. I hope you guys are subscribed and sharing it and whatever the case may be, right? And check us out on Instagram or
And if you guys are watching, make sure you guys are watching on Apple Podcast, Spotify. We're on every platform now, so
exactly.
we're everywhere.
We're out
everywhere.
here.
Yes, sir.
Why I particularly say they should follow our Instagram really has to do with this episode, right? And I guess when we're kind of building the podcast itself, we kind of looked at things that were similar between us and how we bonded, and one of those, I guess, major pillars or keys was fashion, right?
Yes, sir.
And which is totally what this episode is about, and it's kind of what we want to showcase on our Instagram side of things, right? Definitely. And with I guess the audio side of things, you'd get to know our personalities through that form factor. But I guess the Instagram was through the visual form factor of us and whatnot. So
I'll make sure you go follow Broskii on the Instagram. You know what I'm saying? If you want to see that fashion. Sponsored by Broskii.
Yes. So episode 5 is fashion, and I think fashion is a major key for myself. I can't speak for you, but I would think so.
I think it's just for both of us, to be honest, because I love fashion. I don't know about you, but I think it's just both of us. I love fashion. Fashion is my everything. I like what I wear. I like to stunt.
Is that a little sparkly kisses on the sweater here?
Shout out to my boy. I'm saying? Pretty boy society. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Shout out to the sweater.
Is this a local business you're promoting here?
Yeah, local business sponsored by Pretty Boy Society.
Oh, and it's a friend of yours?
Yes, sir.
Oh, look at that. Aren't you such a
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Gotta promote. Yes, sir.
Aren't you such a late millennial, early millennial, Gen Z or whatever you are? I don't know.
Gen Z.
But yeah, so like, what does fashion mean to you? If I could ask you that question.
Fashion means a lot to me, to be honest. Ever since I been growing up, from you, you been into the fashion game since I don't even know, maybe 2015, 14. When did you start?
I mean, when I start really swagging on them.
Yeah.
I mean, I think probably since I think since I came out the womb, but that's
sure. Yeah, okay.
I
think you had a big transition, maybe 2013, 14. I say that's when your fashion started to
evolve.
You started to wear the chains and nicer shoes and
I mean, I would like to think I was always a pretty fashion forward guy or not really fashion forward.
If you look back at some throwbacks,
back in the oversized
era, yo, Lord.
But I mean, I feel like even in the oversized era, I was still within the swaggier side of that of that sector.
My bad.
So you're saying. I gave you some swag. Is that what you're saying? Because I feel I read between the lines. There.
You gave me some, not all the pointers. Okay. So this guy seeing him dress up, I'll be like, okay, I see what he does. He puts on some chains, Then I'll go to YouTube because I'll be on my computer every day on YouTube. So I'll even go look up some clothing videos, some hype beasts clothing, shoes, what's in fashion, what's in trends. And this year, coats and so it go
the whole nine and
exactly.
All that.
What season is the best to dress for? This and all that stuff. But that's how I kind of got into fashion.
I mean, I guess for me, fashion means like I guess it means a lot. It's I guess very much so tied to my identity and our identities, right, as people, right? So I for me, like fashion, I guess means a lot. It's a way of expression. I guess it's one of the most common ways I used to express myself. So I mean, fashion means a lot to me. It's like fashion is life.
It's my life.
along with many things, fashion is life.
Don't kill me. Yeah. So how do you feel? Our culture has played a role in our fashion sense, like Jamaican parents or like parents or
I guess our culture. I mean, I guess if you didn't know already, you know we're Jamaican. I was born there. My brother wasn't, but our parents are pretty Jamaican.
Pretty Jamaican, yeah.
And I guess from a cultural standpoint, being Jamaican, I feel like there's always been a big emphasis in fashion in the Jamaican culture, because I can remember, like, I don't know how it is for other cultures, but I mean I can only speak for what I know, and I could just remember as a kid the notion of like having your inside clothes, right, and having your going out clothes, which are totally different, which are clothes that you like. These are specific garments.
Specific garments you have to only wear outside. It's not to play in or anything.
Yeah, no, like, these are when you're dress up
when
clothes, you're stunting on people, right? So, and that was like a different wardrobe from like
I still follow that rule to this day.
Yeah,
till this day, till this day, I still follow that rule. Yo.
I mean, I guess other cultures are similar, but I feel like in the Jamaican culture, it is really like ingrained in you from a young age of beyond your P's and Q's of how you look. I can remember being in Canada and flying to Jamaica, and one of the biggest things was dressing up and looking like $1 million bucks. Looking like $1 million bucks.
Coming out the plane like a foreigner, bro. Like every single time, like
walking on the tarmac with the wind blowing on.
With your glasses, like
right,
dumb, like.
and I feel now that I do the total opposite. Like when I know I'm taking a plane, I am wearing sweats and like whatever. I just want to be comfortable, as opposed to being all like tight up and like wearing your crispy white. And you can't even eat your plain meal properly because
you can't even get none. Trying to get that dirty and thing.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess what about you? How do you feel like in our culture has affected?
Yeah, like it's like what you said, like just growing up and like having like our like mom like just saying that like don't wear that shirt or don't wear these pants, like those are your good clothes. I'm like, I'm trying to stop. No, don't wear those. Those are your good clothes. Blah blah blah. And like and like I take that like I said till this day, and like from time, like she always be telling me that to like
and I guess we cannot give credit where we should give credit where credit is due, and I should give it to my mom. I feel like she's definitely a great influence.
Yes, sir. Shout out to mom.
In I guess our fashion game and
she's
expression of clothing, because she be
don't y'all moms compared to my mom. She be stunting on. I don't know. That's my opinion.
Yes,
she got the style game on point.
She is very on style with her garments, and I remember a memory, I guess I'm beating out the seed, is one time she was hiding like some bags in the closet, and then she's like, don't tell your daddy. She's like, don't tell your father because he told me to stop buying stuff.
I'm telling mom's a low-key shopper. I can't lie. But
she does enjoy a good garment
shopping.
But I feel like also our dad is also a guy who enjoys.
He up there. He enjoys like nice little clothes.
He definitely enjoys. I
feel like the dad is like the casual type looker. Like he's like the casual. I'm casual, but I'm still starting on.
Okay. Whereas mom is
just like like total opposite, full out,
flashy. Look at me,
look at my hat, like everything like that.
No, yeah, definitely. I feel like who do you think is swaggier, mom or dad?
Definitely mom.
Oh, I was gonna answer, but
definitely mom. Sorry, dad. I'm sorry, dad. I'm sorry, but mom kind of got you beat. So
I didn't say.
Why
anything.
Can't you answer?
Nope,
Why can't you answer?
I'm not answering.
Why can't you answer?
You don't pick sides.
Coward.
Yep, I plead the fifth.
Coward.
But I'll probably lead to that side.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let me ask you. I guess fashion and whatnot. Since it's a thing of expression and whatever, right? And you kind of convey who you are somewhat, with what you dress, how you dress and whatnot. Do you have any memories of like associated with fashion, like maybe like a particular garment or like the time you ripped your jeans somewhere? Like is it? Do you have any like memories like that are associated with fashion?
Like I definitely do have some like definitely moments. I think one.
This sounds like it's gonna be embarrassing.
Okay. I think one was like probably in like grade. What was it? I don't know.
Elementary school.
Yeah, elementary school, kindergarten, maybe those times. I think I freaking one time I had to pee so bad.
Yeah.
But like I think it was like
this doesn't sound good. All right.
It ain't good at all. It ain't good at all. Like I think one time like I was wearing like some nice jeans. I don't remember what jeans they were, but they're like some khakis, like some nice khakis.
Yeah.
And like I think they're like cut and like they're like a little rolled.
Okay.
Like like the simple roll.
Nice little
simple cuff roll. And I think I really had to pee so bad, but it was story time or something.
Okay.
So I was just like, damn, this story gonna be over. Like, I'm trying to go bathroom. Like, see, she kept reading, and I kept looking at the book to see like how much pages she has. I'm like, okay, I think it's like 4 pages left.
Yeah.
Okay, 3 pages. Okay. And then after like it got to like the second one, I was like, nah, it's
dam's about to burst.
It's about to burst here. Yeah. Like Fiji water out and freaking. Man's pissed themselves. And I was looking around like
so this middle of class.
And then after someone booked me, I was like, oh,
that's
wow.
How do you recover from that?
Bro, I was just like, bro, I really had to go. Like, yo, story time, what do you want me to do? Like, I was just low-key shared a tear still. I was like,
oh, ouch. So if I ask people about you, you'll be like the wet pants guy. Is that?
Yo, no one remembers that show.
No one remembers that.
I'm just speaking it out right now. You know what I'm saying? Since we tell embarrassing stories. So
well, I didn't say it have to be embarrassing. You chose that story, not me.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well,
but it happens.
I mean,
grade 2 though.
It happens. I guess the thing about pants. I guess for me, a memory of fashion was these like corduroy pants that I had. And I think they were like a purplish kind of corduroy. Like they're definitely, if you go back to like the 70s and like that type of vibe, they probably look like that. But I don't know what it was about these corduroy pants that like I just loved. And
were they like dark brown? Like
no, it was like a purple rain purple. It was like a Prince purple, like maybe
Prince knockoff.
Maybe even like Joker, like a Joker purple.
No sir.
But I don't know. Like I really loved these corduroy pants like to death, and it was I don't know. I just love them, and I where they are now, what happened to them, I have no idea. But those were my joints.
Those got definitely trashed.
Those were my joints.
That's so big. I'm just imagining it right now. Like, did you wear that for a Halloween costume? Like,
no, they're just. I just love those corduroy pants.
Okay,
leave me alone, though. Whatever.
Who are your biggest style inspirations?
I guess biggest style. I don't really have. I guess maybe biggest style inspirations. The person that comes to mind, is probably Kanye West.
Kanye West. Yeah,
yes,
that's a good one.
I would say Kanye West, because I feel like Kanye, I wouldn't say. I feel like he's very inspirational because of his platform, and maybe the styles that he did, maybe he was inspired because fashion is something that we all get inspired from different places, whatever, right? But I feel like Kanye kind of single-handedly changed fashion in definitely different aspects, with like big brands working with smaller people and whatnot.
Yeah, that's a really good choice. Yeah. Kanye, I agree with that.
Like from shoes to just everything. Like just I think he's I wouldn't say single-handedly, but had a major part in changing the fashion of a generation.
Yeah, that's facts.
Right?
Ever since like when he released like the Yeezys, the big controversy, even him almost working with Louis. You heard about that? Yeah. Even him getting his spot taken by Virgil for like, the Louis opportunity. Like it's crazy. Like, Kanye, he's been a
and even when he was, I guess you can say, more urban, right? And we're in like the polos and stuff like that, right? It was not like the norm of the time, and I think he's always been that guy that kind of didn't really go with the norm of the time, and help transition things and people from all walks of life, right?
Like he's been on this ground like from way back, like those glasses. Remember those glasses?
With
the lines, bro.
The lines and those Love Lockdown type, I think times.
Those were popping back in the day, bro.
You know how many bootleg
was like
a man probably made all $5 million.
$5 million off those facts. Those glasses were live.
What about you? Who do you think is a style influence for you? Would you say?
Definitely, I'm gonna have to say A$AP Rocky.
A$AP
Rocky.
Okay.
A$AP Rocky.
Yeah.
He's been an inspo since grade 8. Like honestly, from growing up, like seeing this man transition from first came out, like him like supporting so much brands, putting in like having like he represents Raph a lot. Like Raph Simmons is like big, and like I really like F with Raph Simmons a lot, and like their shoes, their clothes, and like he could just style it all. Like like anything. Like
I didn't realize he's been out for that long, eh?
Yeah, he's been out for him since time, bro. Since like maybe 2012, 2011,
Yeah, I can definitely see A$AP Rocky. He's been on his fashion game for a while now, and a lot of big brands. He's been even the spokesperson for a few big brands.
Big brands, exactly. So shout out to A$AP. Can't lie.
Okay. So I guess with the whole talk of style inspiration and how would you describe your style evolution or your fashion evolution? Like where it started from, Peter Pats to where it is now.
So like how we doing this? Are we going back to like?
I guess whatever point you want to start it at. I guess you can you can take it from there and describe it to where it is now.
Yeah, I think I'll say in grade 8, I was starting to be like, okay, like I kind of want to dress up myself a little bit nicer. So I started to get like denim vests, like when those were popping. The tank tops with over the denim vest. White tank tops and like cargo shorts with what shoes are they? The flights, like flights. Yeah, the Nike flights, and like the snapbacks pull face back and everything, and like. Ever since then, like grade 9, I think I kind of stayed the same, there and there. Grade 10, still there and there. I think grade 11 was like, okay, like
that's when
I'm like, all right,
Super Saiyan 2 in the
Super Saiyan 2 in this bitch. Okay. No, like seriously, facts. Like it really felt like Super Saiyan 2. Like it evolved. I'm like, all right, I'm trying to. Let me improve it. Watch some videos. Follow this guy's. What he's doing.
Stole my clothes. Yeah. Anyways, I won't digress into that rabbit hole of hate. Okay.
Hey, this guy stole some clothes too. Like, don't even try to do that. This guy stole some clothes too.
Continue.
Anyways, yeah. So like everything, grade 11, like, from that time, and then grade 12, I think that's where I was like, okay, like, boom, I'm doing it. Like, I want like the newest shoes, like the newest, semi designer, but not really designer. Like, like I'm trying to like.
The poor people design. All right, cool.
Basically, but like, and I think after high school, then I just started to like, just do my thing and like
really experiment
with my clothes and just seeing from Instagram, looking at Instagram and YouTube, just seeing where, you know, what I can do with my fashion. And like, I take some inspos from people and like, you know, I try to fit it into my, you know, my fashion sense and my identity and like, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, like.
Okay. And where do you say your fashion is now? Where would you say your style is now? How would you describe your style
I
now?
feel like my style right now is like streetwear, / you know, a little casual, not casual.
Streetwear cash.
Streetwear cash.
I guess that's
streetwear cash.
I mean, it sounds like a thing to me.
Yeah, like probably like street. I'm starting to get more streetwear. So like fitteds, you know, like baggy
cuts,
baggy cut jeans, and like, you know, I'm starting to get a little bit more of that. But you know, I still have more of my, you know, I still like to dress, you know, with my Chelsea boots and, you know, thing like that, and my button ups.
Okay.
So, you know.
Okay. I guess, yeah, it's a similar story. I guess thinking my evolution. I feel like I've always been into clothes and you know, being aware of you know, my image and I guess really being like matchy. I guess we can go back to the Jamaican aspect of things. Jamaicans, if people don't know, love to match.
Facts.
You know, it would be a red hat with a white shirt and some red jeans and some white shoes. Like, it's just, you know, we love to match. So I feel like I've always been aware of matching and I guess tones, and I guess you can say, but I didn't know at the time. And yeah, I mean, I was always kind of into, I guess, the more, I guess you could say, urban fashions and whatnot, right? And all throughout high school, that was, you know, the 2000s, so that was, you know, 4XTs and airbrushing.
Yo, triple X.
Yes, triple XTs, and you know, a very like oversized
cargo shorts and like holy.
Yeah, Soldier Boy, tell him about that. And yeah, I think after high school, I or like the end of high school, I start to transition really quick.
Yeah.
And I think I've especially with I just thinking back, my friends. No, I'll tell a funny story. So I remember one time when I started to transition, right? This sounds like I got surgery or something. Transition my fashion. I remember I had this like really low cut V-neck t-shirt, right?
Oh yeah.
And this was like when mans weren't really wearing V-necks like that.
Yeah.
And I remember I was walking downtown one night, right? Walking down the sidewalk, and I heard some, like, I passed a group of dudes or whatever, right? And then I heard behind me like, yo, is that guy gay? And I remember
saying the view was
it was a little too much,
a little too low.
Yeah, but I feel like like my fashion sense has always been like always more like a fitted and I guess kind of more refined as I've been aging, right?
Facts.
And I always kind of like I maybe push the boundaries, I guess you could say, with I guess my circle of what they're used to. Yeah, so I think that's kind of always been like my transition of fashion, and where I'm at right now is kind of a very age appropriate, I guess you can say.
I can definitely agree.
Yeah,
like you're definitely
you know,
to
age appropriate,
down
you know, and I'm not really as flashy with the clothing, and I think this is kind of what you're
on right now. The button ups,
and you know, with little
upper chest action,
a little upper chest action.
Look at this guy with your freaking red wine
and
this guy.
You know, hey, take a picture, and like, you know, these very like neutral tones, I'm really liking these days, and yeah, I've always just like, you know, really just paid attention to tones, and I never really knew I was paying attention like that. And I've always like wanted to even have like a brand and whatnot, right? Which is kind of why I started with the Senior Gunboy thing, and you know, you guys look out for it. You know, though I have some pieces on that end. So
and by the way, Copper Caribbean Love shirt link will be in the description. Yes, sir.
Cross promotion.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, I think that's kind of where my fashion sense is. It's just kind of always evolving, right? Which is essentially what fashion is. It's forever evolving.
Yeah, you're always evolving with your fashion, like each year. Actually, I say like each year, like and you get older, because there's so much. Like for us in our generation, fashion right now is like each year something's being added, something's being added, something's being come back, something's getting changed. Like fashion just changes every year and like
and you know it changes, but it kind of stays the same because nothing's really ever really new in fashion, right? Fashion. The only thing that's new is really maybe like like synthetics or like breakthroughs in that sense. But the cuts usually will come back, and how fashion evolves is it'll kind of look at something and then it'll take it and then evolve it for what the current times are, right? So now we're kind of wearing baggy jeans, but they're also fitted at the same time, right? Exactly. So I don't think we're ever gonna go back to the you're a 32 waist, but you're wearing a 36 with your ball shorts underneath. But we'll still have those like kind of baggier cuts for onto what's now evolved as fashion, right? Facts. So yeah, I mean. In that note, we are in another little section here.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. How come we don't play with get the sound effects going? Like we have these. Sir. Come on, we have these sound effects for.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay. Don't overdo them. Don't kill them now. Don't kill them. Yeah, this is where fashion is going and whatnot. So we did this last time on the episode where we did show me what you got, right? Hey, we didn't quite figure out the sound effect
for that one yet. But stay tuned.
It's coming. And basically the last episode we kind of showed each other the video games that we held near and dear to us. And now we're gonna do a kind of show me what you got fashion edition, right? So you brought some items.
Of course.
I have some items, and you're gonna show me what you got. It's there, bro.
Oh, okay.
I'm prepared. Don't worry about that. And you kind of show me what you got and describe, what you got to the viewers who cannot see us there and they're just listening to us, right? So what do you got?
The first item I got is my fitted that I recently just copped. With the black. I think this team is Pelicans. Yeah. Pelican team.
You didn't even know. You just like that.
Yeah, I think it's Pelicans. Something like that. Pirates or something. But and then I customized the I got custom embroidery. I got, my YouTube bullet for the, and like I think I got like fitteds are definitely a fashion trend and they're really coming back right now.
Oh yeah.
And like you can like right now you can style a fitted like with some like cut jeans or like a sweater, baggy sweater with some like a baggy baggy jeans and like you be looking fly and like with some like dunks because dunks are coming like the Nike dunks are coming back now, so like but yeah, like a fitted's definitely gonna be copping more and
okay. What else you got?
What should I show?
So I say about if you got 5 items because I got 5.
Well,
how much you got?
The sweater 2.
Okay. All right. So that's another one.
That makes it 5. Oh, I got 4, but this makes 5.
Yeah. So these pantaloons right here. These are my denims.
Yo, these are really long jeans.
Why are they less so long?
No, because so what these are called stack jeans. So what they do is they take 2 pants.
Yeah.
Take cut the end and then just attach it. So it makes it longer, and then it stacks. Okay,
well,
it'll be stacking at the bottom.
It's this. I may have to see these on because those look complicated.
You see me in these, bro.
Okay, I think I did. Yeah. Okay, I got.
So these are called stack jeans, and like they've been very popular. Lots of people have been making custom ones.
Yeah.
Haven't been sold in stores, but
stacking.
Yeah.
All right.
So
some real jeans, real street fashion here.
Some street fashion. Get some stack jeans.
All right. Sir. What else?
Got my ASOS jackets.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing this. You love this jacket.
Yeah, I'm trying to bust this out. I'm really trying. I just been waiting for fall.
I don't know how I feel about this jacket, honestly.
Honestly,
yeah.
I'm gonna get a good fit, but this jacket, honestly, I'm a big fan of.
Okay, I'll show it. You talk.
Yeah, you show it out. But I'm a big fan of like denim jackets. I really love denim jackets. Yeah. So I was just like,
with the little. Flary hood,
a little
flary collar here.
So I was like, let me just be different. So I copped a dark blue denim with the old school type pattern with the lines, the white lines, and then just a little flashiness, with a little orange, collar on it. But
okay. So what is your last item?
So my last item. All right, these are my recent cops for kicks.
Piece of la resistance.
Let me just
let me help you.
Hold that. No, let me just put these.
Yeah,
up.
let
me just okay.
All right.
So I got the Jordan 1 Pine Greens.
Okay, look at these.
I've been a big Jordan 1 fan for quite some time now.
Yep.
You know, I think these, in my opinion, are the best Jordans ever made.
It is like, a top.
I think Jordan
top 3 silhouette of the Jordans.
Yeah, like 100%. I think Jordan 1s are just so clean to me. They're just so nice, so easy to style, versatile, everything. Like honestly, I love them. I have some low ones on right now. Like I'm a big Air Jordan 1 fan, and like honestly, these are my first ever OG ones highs and like everything like that.
And how much you pay for these?
Yeah, don't worry about that. Why mind your beeswax.
Too much feet.
Mind your beeswax, yo. Give me my box, yo. Give me the
all right.
Mind your beeswax.
Show you what let me show you what I got now. And I'll even give some prices.
Cereal. Get out of here.
All right. So what I got here, my first item is this duffel.
Oh shit, it's kind of big.
It's a doozy. And it's hitting up the mics. Mess up the audio. Okay, so and actually this I'd even buy this. My lovely beautiful girlfriend actually got me this.
Shout out.
Yes, shout out. And this it's I guess very age appropriate to her hobby.
It's definitely age appropriate.
Right? She's like, here you go, old man. Here's your old man bag.
So what will you be putting in this bag?
No, this is kind of like a weekender bag, right?
Okay.
Clothes, whatever.
Everything.
Probably using it for some shoots. So I expect to see this in, one of our Broskii Instagram posts. And this is from Zara, and it was $89. I believe that's what I see on price tag here. So
I actually named the price. I'm dead.
Yeah, I'm saying, maybe the people want to know what's going on. Okay, maybe people want to know what's going on. So another item, one of my last cops on. Hold on, let me get this bag out of here.
Don't drop it.
No, I got you. We got. We're coordinated. One of the last cops I got was this shirt, also from Zara, right? As you can see, it's my go-to store.
Oh yeah, this shirt. Yeah, this shirt's tough.
This was fire. I saw it and I'm like, nah, I need to have this. And I'm just so upset that I even get to wear it anywhere this summer. Like, all the gear that we bought.
Yeah, that went to waste. Like summer just ended and like
right. But it is a white dress shirt with 2 elephants printed on like what's the savannah or whatever. Yeah, it looks like somewhere in Africa, right? And I just thought it was a really dope shirt. Like the cream, it's like a little bit of it's a little bit of off-white.
It's like an off-white. Yeah, off-white.
Going into the elephant detail in there.
That's a dope shirt.
Yeah, it is a dope shirt. The next thing I copped was these jeans, these denim, white denims.
I thought you were gonna return these.
No, I returned the other ones.
Oh, the other ones.
And then I saw these.
Oh, and then you bought these.
And they were on sale.
True.
Hey, the special word there, right?
Yes,
and these were only $15. Just a pair of kind of oversized white denims. Again, a little bit of off-white.
Are they cut at the bottom?
Yeah, they're low cropped. They're low cropped.
Okay.
And these are like a straight kind of tapered as they describe them, and very like I would say 90s. These are very 90s, I say 90s
definitely
inspired type of denims. And another item was, hey, guess where I got this from? Zara.
Yo, we big Zara fans, right? We big Zara fans.
They need to cut the check,
right?
And also, you know why I have so much Zara stuff? Because it was on sale. So
Zara's sales be pumping.
They do have some good sales. I will give them that.
Sales.
And these I got from Zara, and again, they're not my corduroys that I love so much dearly. But there's on a similar. Like,
gotta let those go, bro. You gotta let those go.
Bro, if you saw these corduroys, you'd be like, "Yo, those are some bad corduroys, dog.
Yo, you gotta let
those are some wicked corduroys, dog." But yeah, these pads from Zara, some kind of like chinos, but again, a very retro-ish kind of cut. And kind of more, I say these are kind of like a 50s cut, actually, if you really kind of look at them and dissect them or whatever, right? Because we are like with fashion, everything comes back and everything's recycled, right?
That's facts.
And my last item. Funny you should bring it.
Twins. Yes,
funny you should mention Jordan 1s. Just hold these for me real quick. Let me just they are a little dusty, and I will tell you why they are so dusty. Okay, because these I bought, and I have not worn them once. Right?
Not once.
Oof. Not once. Yeah, you see it. You see it. You see it. Oh yeah.
Bro, you see it. Those go dummy.
Ooh, oh my look God, at that. You can touch those. You can touch those. And those are my, OG.
What's the one called?
What's the code name for these ones? I can't remember. But but those are my black and royal blue Jordan ones.
Yeah.
The royal blue ones. I should see how much these are worth right now.
I remember these give me.
These I know, and
these came out a long time too.
They've been out for like 2 years ago. They re-released I think 2 years ago, and that's when I got them. And I actually got these for a good price, about $147.
That's crazy.
So I got I got a little hookup on these. So these were a good price. I haven't worn them once,
that's crazy.
I will wear them.
Yeah,
but it has to be special.
A special time?
The first time has to be special.
What are you trying to say anything to? Like,
I'm just trying to say the first time I wear these, they have to be special. They've just been, just collecting a little dust. That's why they're a little dusty. But yeah, I love these shoes. Definitely the Jordan's ones, Jordan 4s.
Yep.
Jordan 13s. I actually really like the 13s.
The 13s are cool.
The 13s.
They go dumb, yeah.
7s.
Yep.
There's so
much iconic Jordans out there, honestly. Like what's your like favorite like top Jordan like ever? Like what's one Jordan and like one colorway that would just be like, ooh, that's just nice.
One color. Ooh, I think probably the Flu Game 12s. So the black and red Jordan 12s. I think they're just such a beautiful shoe.
Yes, sir.
Like it's just such a beautiful silhouette of a shoe. I don't know, and just the color scheme and like all the things.
You gotta pull up a Google image after this. Yeah.
The Jordan. Okay, the black and red. Yeah, I mean you can find it while I speak. Yeah. But anyways, they know what they'll talk about. Yeah, the black and red Flu Game Jordan 12s. They are fire. Yeah, so that's what I got.
Sure.
We are going to go into our next section, right?
Dun dun dun
dun dun dun.
I think that should be one. Dun dun dun.
Or like
brand wars for brand wars.
Yeah,
dun, dun, dun. Or something like that. It's like some remix.
Because these acapella transitions aren't quite cutting it.
Ain't cutting right now. Still.
Yeah. So what is our next section? Was it brand wars?
Brand wars. Yep.
Oh, okay. Yes. So brand wars. So we're just in the spirit of making things entertaining for you guys and whatnot, right? We thought we would do a little thing called brand wars, and basically pit some brands that are, I guess, maybe favorites or whatever to ours, and see what we would prefer and I guess why, right? Yeah, and maybe you guys can give us some comments and feedback on which brands you would choose or not choose and whatnot.
Let us know.
All right, so I'll start it off. How about that?
Yeah, go ahead. Go first.
Meet me outside. How about that?
How about that?
Nike versus Adidas.
Are we doing 3, 2, 1 countdown or?
Okay, yeah, I mean we could do that.
Yeah, let's do 3, 2, 1 countdown. All right, 3, 2, 1. Nike. Yes.
Okay.
Sir.
All right.
Yes, sir. Clap it up for Nike.
Yes.
Clap it up for Nike. Clap it up.
Okay. And why do you say the check? Just do it. Why is Nike over Adidas?
What's not to say about Nike, bro?
Yeah.
So iconic. Just got done talking about the Jordans,
which is part of
Nike. You know, they have so much like just iconic and just better looking shoes in my opinion than Adidas. Like honestly, like there's no argument between that. Like they have so much iconic, such nice looking shoes, and and Nike just always pulls it off each time, just collaborating with like other artists and people just to bring these shoes to us. And like what's those ones? Like those cow looking ones, like the cow print ones, and like it's green, like
I'm gonna have to Google.
Yeah, you're gonna have to Google, but like just Nike, just Nike, like they just collaborate with people and like they can bring their ideas to their shoes and like they just go off and like just shout out to Nike, honestly. Yeah.
Okay, so Nike, I would agree with Nike. I mean, in the points you're making, their silhouettes are more times than not, more often a nicer silhouette, like in shoes. I guess the technology they put into their shoes, Air Forces, like you can name so many dope shoes. And most of the time they're Nikes. They're made by Nike. So, I mean, Adidas did, they did come back though.
They did have a nice comeback. I can't lie. Yeah. I feel like their comeback was with the Stan Smiths. The Stan Smiths was definitely Adidas year to like, they just
But even the shell toes, the Adidas shell toes, which was the original.
My bad, yo. The shell toes too, yo. Yeah, the shell toes too. My bad.
So don't be out here trying to hate on Adidas and whatnot. Don't try to hate.
I wasn't hating. I said Stan Smiths were good. Like I said, Stan Smith had a good comeback with Adidas. Like,
okay, all right.
Come on now. I ain't hating.
Haters going hate.
All right. So for the next one, we got Dior versus Louis V.
Okay. Louis Vuitton.
Sorry. I had to say it like possible, but Louis Vuitton. Yeah. Louis
Vuitton. I guess on 3.
Yeah, on 3. 3, 2, 1.
Dior.
Louis.
Okay. Yeah.
I like Louis.
Initially I was gonna say Louis, but I feel like Louis is kind of more in your face.
More in your face,
especially with the prints and whatnot.
Really?
And I would more so I guess with the luggage because Louis, I feel Louis was started off as a trunk company. If I'm not getting my facts wrong, right? I could be making stuff, but I really think that Louis Vuitton started as making they started making luggage and their trunks, and that's how they became this high-end
purses?
brand.
I saw it was purses. Wasn't that purses?
Well, trunks, purses, all that.
Okay.
But back in the day, the rich people would bring their wardrobes in these Louis trunks and whatnot, and that's how that Louis print has become so iconic. But yeah, I feel Louis for me these days have just been kind of,
No, like Louis been kind of up there. Like there's been some low key sleepers.
Yep.
On some there's this Louis jacket that's gray and it's like puffy. That's a slapper. Their shoes, their boots go dummy, but the chains are wrapped around. Those go dummy. Okay. That's why I kind of prefer like Louis so much is because of their Chelsea boots. I think their Chelsea boots are the best in like the whole fashion game. I can't even lie, in my opinion.
Okay.
Like they just look so nice and stuff. So, and Dior, don't get me wrong, Dior is cool. I love Dior. Those Converse, dope. Those Dior Converse are super dope. I'll definitely.
Did you see the Dior ones?
Oh yeah, of course. Come on now. Those Dior ones. Ooh.
Hallelujah.
Honestly, but you pay for that price?
No sir. No sir. Paying for that price? I can't afford that price.
Fuck
what?
That.
But yeah.
That.
If anyone wants to be, a good sponsor, let
us know.
Size 10.
Let us know. Size 12.
Okay. Okay. Well, I guess a little retro throwback. I don't know if you remember these brands, but FUBU, For Us By Us, versus Sean John. Right.
I know those ones.
Okay. You know those ones? You remember those? Okay. All right. Excuse me. Moi, s'il vous plaît. 3, 2, 1. We'll review.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1. FUBU.
Yes,
okay,
sir.
There you go.
Yes,
there
sir.
you go.
FUBU.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it would be disrespectful if you said Sean John. And not to hate on Sean John, but I feel like FUBU, sets the precedent for like those kinds of brands to be so popular and make so much money, and I feel like they were kind of like the trendsetter, the groundbreaker in kind of within that market, right? Yeah. And yeah, I remember when they did the Fat Albert collection. I
ain't know about the FUBU, but you bringing it way back. I don't even know. About that.
I mean, FUBU went hard. When they had the Fat Albert collection, they had a I think it was like a Negro Leagues, right? So they did this collection where I guess back in the day, baseball, they the Negro players, right? And they did like this Negro Leagues fashion, and like it was dope. I guess what it did, like what FUBU did for the culture was like definitely ahead of its time, and a lot of people weren't like really. Well, maybe they were, but I feel like looking back at it now, I could appreciate it more. on a greater level.
But yeah, I've been hearing about FUBU like quite recently, like from rappers, like they've been shouting it out in their songs, and I'm just like, yo, sing FUBU. Kind of had a nice toll on the fashion culture.
If you, I guess you ask anyone like from my age group or a little bit younger, and how FUBU was like a juggernaut in
I said juggernaut.
I use that word juggernaut in youth fashion and whatnot, right? Like it was crazy. FUBU, oh my goodness! Shout out to FUBU. Like if
FUBU got that flame.
If I found like certain FUBU garments now.
Copping?
I'm copping. Like I mean, I would have to buy the small because now I don't really buy the XL anymore, whatever. But yeah, I'm definitely buying the some FUBU if I can get my hands on it.
Okay, so for the next one, we gotta break a controversy, but
okay, all right,
we gonna ask you, everyone's friendly neighborhood Gucci.
Yeah.
versus Prada.
Gucci versus Prada. All right. Okay.
So on 3.
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Prada.
Gucci. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I picked Gucci because it's funny because like why I said no to Louis is kind of why I'm saying yes to Gucci. Because I feel like Gucci that signature green. And that
green
red,
and red, yeah, like the snake.
Maybe it speaks to my, my Jamaican side, the green, red, and gold, whatever. But I think it's just they just, it's just subtle enough but loud enough at the same time, like that it's a really good balance, right?
Combo,
and I really believe like in their garments, like even like their wallets, their belts and stuff like that. It's real quality and yes, it is, very expensive and, a lot of times, overpriced, but you get what you pay for, right? Fine. And a lot of times, you are getting quality with these brands and whatnot, right? So for me, I just like Gucci's,
don't get me wrong. I'll definitely agree. Gucci does have like the, like you said, with the balance, they do have a nice balance with their clothes. Like it's not too loud, but it's loud enough to like it's fashionable. So like I do appreciate Gucci for doing that. Like a shout out to Gucci for that. But honestly, like Prada, like I feel like Prada had a big over like coming over the few years with their like shoes, their clothes. Like it's more I should say like more like kind of tech. It's more it's
tech inspired,
tech, but like casual, like so like imagine this like a jacket. It's like it'll have like bare pockets, but it looks heavy, but it's really not. It's kind of light. It's kind of like that, and like and it really looks nice for Prada, and like for the shoe, the cloud burst, whatever I think it was called. Those shoes look tough. Like oh my god, those are comfy.
Oh, they were the ones that came with the sock shoe, right? Was it Prada the all black? It was like an all black, and
it goes like that's Balenciaga.
Balenciaga.
That's Balenciaga.
Okay, my bad. So
Shout out to Balenciaga. I feel like those fell off though. You feel like that?
Because they became too popular.
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
I would actually buy them still to this day. But they just became. Actually, the second iteration of them came out not too long ago, and they look good. But that's the thing with the fashion. When something gets become wildly popular,
way too big, then
it just too big too fast. It just kind of brings down the whole appeal of it and whatnot. Like those little philo clogs, the philo clogs that every girl had at one point, and all these things.
Don't kill me.
Okay, so next one was it? Okay, I know these are your selections. Chrome Hearts versus how do you pronounce it? Villon.
No, I say it like a French man. Villon.
Okay, well, you know what? I feel like I don't even know these brands.
I feel like do you want to like a quick Google search or
okay,
okay. I'll give you a quick Google search
of Chrome Hearts or Villon.
Yeah.
I've probably seen some of these products somewhere, but I just didn't know it was that. Is what you're trying to tell me?
Huh?
So I've probably seen it, but I just didn't know that this was the brand. Is what you're saying?
Oh yeah, basically yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You definitely heard about it a lot. Like these are the Chrome Hearts jeans. You've seen these.
Okay.
With the cross.
Yeah.
These ones, yep.
Yeah.
And then
Villon. Yeah, but how long has this brand been around?
I think they started to like get a lot bigger because a lot of Drake shouted them out.
Yeah.
And like a bunch
hip hop, Travis Scott probably.
Travis Scott. Yeah. And then this is Villon. This brand has been out for like this is ASAP's brand. So Villon is like their clothing brand.
Yeah.
There's the shirts and then they make a couple of jackets, sweaters.
Okay, so no wonder I haven't heard of these shits. Okay, all right, it makes sense now.
It's new Gen
Z. All right, okay. So if I had a choice based on what I saw, I'll probably go with Chrome Heart. Villon.
Villon. Okay.
Villon. Yeah, I'll go with Villon.
I'm gonna go with Chrome Hearts.
Chrome Hearts
for sure. Definitely what I've seen so far. And I can't wait. I think they're just beginning. I don't know how long they've been out, but they had what I've been seeing. I can't wait to see what they come out next. The pants that I showed my brother, those are banging. Like those are
how much? How much are those pants?
$1,000 $2,000.
Okay.
Well,
I won't be wearing those anytime soon.
Anytime soon, trust me.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, I just can't wait to see what else they come up with. Like with their I'm just waiting for what I haven't seen no nice shirts yet or anything. Like no nice like jackets or anything. But I definitely can say that their pants are pretty.
All right. Well, maybe we'll get in contact with someone from VR over there, and maybe we could shoot some stuff on the Instagram.
Yes, sir.
Where you guys should be checking our stuff out on the Instagram, right?
Shout out to Broskii Instagram
at Broskii Pod, right? little quick plug there. And okay, so who is the last comparison that we have here of brand wars?
Okay, so we got Comme des Garçons versus Montclair.
Comme de Garçon. Comme dos Garçon.
Comme. Oh, I think it's Comme or Comme. I say Comme, but Comme des Garçons.
You see, that's how we know we shouldn't be buying it.
Right? If you can't pronounce it, we should not be buying it.
If you can't pronounce the shits, don't buy it. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Okay. I know Montclair.
The Converse with the heart.
Okay. Yes.
The heart and the hat with the shirts and that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
3, 2, 1?
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Montclair.
This is a hard one. I can't lie. I have to think still.
All right. Well, you have 3 seconds to think. All right.
3, 2, 1. Comme des Garçons.
Okay. You did have to do the.
Yes, sir.
No.
No, sir.
No, sir. You didn't have to do the count.
Oh, I thought we were rewriting.
No, my answer didn't change. Okay, but I guess Montclair because I feel like they just have more diversity in the brand. Mm-hmm. Like simple, like I can get more items within the brand. I mean, the heart and stuff is cool and it's a nice thing, but what else is there? Like so.
I think Comme des Garçons. Yeah, you can get more with Montclair, but Comme des Garçons just looks. I think Montclair just only has their jackets. In my opinion, they only have. I think Montclair is only good just for their jackets. I feel like Comme des Garçons has the kicks,
the
shirts, cardigans, pants. Like hats, they have way more. Like I feel like Montclair, in my opinion, is just only good for their jackets.
Okay, all right, okay. Sure. Fair enough. Whatever you say. There's a question earlier that we didn't get to ask. So I just want to ask it now. Before we kind of start to close out here, because we are getting to our
closing point.
Time. Yeah. When is your favorite season of fashion?
Oh,
right. Definitely.
Fall. Fall is the season for fashion in my opinion.
Yes.
You can rock your jackets, because I'm a jacket man. I love jackets. Like for a clothing item, I think jackets is just my go-to. It's just my thing. I really love jackets. So when fall just comes around, I'm just like, okay, it's jacket season. I'm ready.
You open the jacket closet.
Like, hello, my beautiful.
Yes, my pretties.
Like my precious. Don't kill me. But yeah, like honestly, fall is just that season. It's just so nice to go outside and like just fall is just great in general.
Just be stunting on them.
Yeah, just stunting on them in fall. Like
I definitely would agree. Fall is the season for fashion, right? Here, I mean, especially in colder climates or climates that transition like Toronto, right? Because we're here in Toronto, Canada, and we get all the seasons, fall, winter. If you know them, I don't have to repeat them. But fall is the time where you can, be out and it's not too hot, not too cold.
It's just
right for you to get some layers and.
You could stunt.
Yeah,
stunt.
With the theme of jackets, layering, right? That I feel that's when you can really show your diversity in your fashion and whatnot, right? With the layering and whatnot in fashion. So, fashion is fall.
It's fall. Fashion is definitely fall.
Fashion is fall. I guess we're getting to our closing point, and we are talking about fashion and brands and it brings us so much joy, but I feel like I just want to touch on some of maybe the dark sides or the bad sides of fashion, right? That we do get to the luxury of enjoying here in North America, right? And I mean, I guess when I think of fashion, there's a couple of things that come to mind, like fast fashion, right? Like I just flashed a whole bunch of stuff from Zara, but like Zara is like probably one of the biggest fast fashion brands, and fashion is a very polluting industry to the planet, right? And I guess, as a human, I kind of feel like a little bad, given into, this machine that helps pollute our planet like that, right? But, then on the other hand, I'm like, yo, gotta stay swaggy, so.
Right, like I can't be looking like a bum.
But, and also when I think of fashion too is like, I have to look at it as me as like a black person, right? And a black man and whatnot. And we know, I feel like, you can try and deny, but we know the truth of a lot of these
fashion brands,
brands that we just said it, especially these higher end fashion brands have
just have a dark
side to
them, yeah.
And that side usually didn't like dark people, right? And
just one I think just one example is just Gucci. I think that's just the biggest one right there.
Yeah.
Gucci definitely doesn't what's the word? Don't want to
doesn't like to associate.
Yeah, thank you. Associate with the black culture and in their clothing. Previous times, one instant right there I could remember with the whole blackface ski mask shirt, whatever that was.
Yeah.
And just the craziest thing, I just seen these black rappers just still like, even the Young Thug, like I was really like looking the Young Thug sideways. I'm like, bro, like you're wearing like this and like you're still repping this and you're still like, come on now, like you know what Wagwan, and you're still, I know it's like for your image and like, you're a rapper, but come on now, like you gotta, there's certain points where you gotta be like, okay,
you gotta draw the line. You gotta
draw the line and be like, yo,
enough is enough.
Enough is enough. Like, like this can't hang. Like,
yeah, I definitely agree. I guess being a black person, you gotta sometimes, not sometimes, you should look at these brands and hold them accountable, right? And say like, we can't support you if you don't support us, right? I guess the biggest example for me was, how I was with H&M. I was like, H&M was my transitional store, I guess you can say.
Of seeing the light.
Yeah, my transitional store. And I remember when recently when they did the, Monkey in the Jungle kind of fiasco. And I just found it to be very like, they just dropped the ball. And I feel like there's just no excuse for it. Like, you know your audience, you know where your clothes are going, and you should know the sensitivities,
what's appropriate,
and whatnot.
Like, exactly.
And I felt like this didn't really handle like it afterwards. Afterwards.
Yeah, like I feel like that's for all brands. They don't handle this like any of this well. Like they just throw out like, I feel like it's a fake apology in our face, and it's just like, we're sorry, this done.
Like, and I feel a lot of the times they use it as marketing tactics.
Facts, it is
because publicity is one thing, but when you're getting free publicity like this, it's a whole nother thing, right? Lot. And I to this day I haven't gone back to H&M and shopped. Like I still have
not even like one shirt, nothing.
Not one shirt, not one nothing, right? And it's hard, I guess, being a black person to take a stance all the time, because if we don't have as many black owned companies and things. That's why Fubu, when I'm looking back at Fubu, is like such a gem that we should have kept alive,
yeah,
right, and should have kept going. And
but I can say right now for the black community right now is like, right now we're doing it big right now. Like I see a lot of black
brands and whatnot.
Brands are just coming out now, like small brands. Like on my Instagram feed is just full of like black owned brands that are starting to pop.
I feel a little bamboozled that you're not sharing this with me, and we're not contacting these brands.
Oh my bad.
And we're not saying, hey, we would love to represent some of your products on our page.
No, my bad. Sorry for the miscommunication. My bad.
You're bad indeed.
My bad. No sir.
But I feel like fashion is kind of for everyone, right? And it should be enjoyed by everyone, and it shouldn't be people shouldn't be discriminated in any aspect of life, and especially in the fashion world, right? Because a lot of times they won't like this color of our skin, but they'll like the color of our money, right?
Of course, it's all about the money.
Let's as a people, I don't want to get too all what now? to Wakanda for some people. Shout out Chadwick. But yeah, I as a consumer and a human and as a black individual, I always kind of just have to I always kind of try and keep these things in mind when I'm shopping and supporting certain brands and whatnot, you know.
That's a fact.
And you know, I guess that's the end of my little after school my little after school special rant. Okay. Yeah. So, any closing thoughts on fashion here, my good sir?
Closing thoughts. Honestly, what I can say about fashion is, you know, fashion is evolving. Fashion is, you know,
evolving. I'm like involving or evolving.
Evolving. Okay, sorry, my bad.
No
English.
Problem.
Yeah. Definitely, fashion is evolving. Fashion should be, you know, yourself. You know, your own thing. You know, don't be a follow-bati, I should say. You know,
follow fashion, as Jamaicans would say.
Follow fashion.
Yes.
You know, and yeah, like just be you with your fashion, and yeah.
All right. Yeah. So yeah, thank you guys for joining us once again for the Broskii Podcast. You know what? You know, share.
I feel like we need a clap for this one. I like this one.
You like that one?
Yeah, I feel like we need a clap for that one.
Another one in the books.
Another one in the books.
Number 5. Yeah. So yeah, follow us on Instagram to check out, you know, the fashion game that we have going on there. Share the podcast on all your platforms. If you you know, listen on Apple Music, Spotify. If you're watching on YouTube, you know, we really appreciate it, and be sure to give us some feedback, because we really
let us know in the comments.
Appreciate that as well. And we will see you guys next week for the next episode.
Peace out, y'all.